Hello, everybody. It's me again. It's your girl, Lysandra. So I'm fighting a little bit of a headache. So if my eyes look a little bit fatigued, it's because they are. I want to talk to you about not the, I guess, the services that are provided at 91. So I'm in the realm of discovery and in finding things. For those of you that are listening to me that are entrepreneurs, you're some type of business owner, you're in management, you're in leadership, you know exactly what I'm speaking about. For those of you that are trying to venture off into entrepreneurship, and or maybe you're at where I've been recently, where I can officially say I'm approaching middle age. I'm completely okay with that as long as it don't crack. So what I'm trying to do is, as I get older, I want to create more options for myself. And in doing so, I've tried a lot of things that work and a lot of things that don't work. So what I have found with entrepreneurs, if you do not have somebody to get in the trenches with you, if you do not have support that comes in the form of a life coach, you need to get yourself one. What I've been doing for the past 25 years is constantly trying to perfect my craft. You know, my first career was in cosmetology. Behind the chair was my first pulpit. And what I learned a lot from is people do not come to sit and hear my personal experiences. They came to have some laughs, but get whatever they're going through off their chest, which is fine. That there are a couple people that I've had to pull the coattail, but yeah, I'm not okay with the constant cussing. Not here, not today. You're too pretty. You're too smart for that. There's too many words in the English vocabulary for you to just use words that only have 4 letters in them. So yeah, moving on. What I found was when people wanted to make changes and shifts and contribute more value to their own life as well as the life of others, they needed a coach. So what a coach does and how we're different from coaching from consulting is what I do as a coach is I'm rallying behind you. I want this for you, whatever you want to do, whether you want to go into real estate, you want to go into counseling, you want to go into ministry, you want to go, if it's anything beauty, you can ask me anything. There's very little that I won't know. 25-year long career, cosmetologist, barber, beauty, you name it, I've done it, I've settled it till somebody stole it. And most of a lot of people's curriculums that they're using in their beauty schools in the Bay Area, you will remain nameless because I'm not making you famous. I'm here for to spread the word about what I'm doing now. A lot of people have gotten very rich off of my work. And yeah, when you're using my lesson plans and things of that nature, had I known then what I know now, I would have copyrighted my work and sold it. But hindsight, I know better now, so I can do better. As a coach, when you come up with different results and things I definitely want to do, you know what you're settled on in your goal, I help you attain that. I have templates, business plans, whatever you want to do. I'm seriously anything under the sun. I help you gain resources for that. I get in the trenches with you. We make it happen. That's what I do as a coach. How many people have you done this with? Honey, I have lost count. I can tell you some testimonies that I've placed online, my reviews. They're not paid for. They're not scripted. They're not bought by anybody. Those are actually I don't even care if you leave me 1 star. Can you just please share your experience with me? It's okay if it's embarrassing. I need to learn from that. I'm not afraid of failing forward. Because I'm still climbing. So that's what I do as a coach. I'm not like other coaches that say, oh, here, give you a template and then just leave you out to pasture and then I'll check in with you if I think about you in a month. I don't do that. Anybody around you, any of my clients will tell you my follow-up game is on point. That is what I do as a coach. Okay. Now moving over into consulting. What is the difference? I come up with your resolution. In coaching, you come up with your own resolution. We go get it. You have all the support in the world. I come up with all the resources. You need somebody in the trenches with you, whether you're starting a beauty school, whether you're starting a church, whether you want to run your own bank, you want to have a hospital, grow your own city. I don't care. There's resources out there. I research it. I get it for you. We make it happen. I've done this with countless beauty professionals. When I say I'm seriously, probably racket somewhere around 3,000 individuals, and I'm not exaggerating. I've worked in so many different beauty schools at the same time, hired me on as a substitute teacher, where they would give me templates. I'm like, what do you set up for your career? Do you have your business plan together? You need to get one. Do you have a financial manager? You need to get one. Do you have a CPA? You need to get one. Do you have a financial consultant? You need to get one. I have millions of people around me that are smarter, not millions, but a lot of people around me that are smarter than me in finance and real estate. And that's what I'm, Proverbs 31. I'm supposed to be resourceful. Hello. Uh, so that's what I do. I provide you results. For my consulting, what do? You bring me an issue, and just like a specialist, if you have years and years and years ago, my mother went to see a specialist for what happened was she was a part of that 1% that had a bilateral knee replacement. So she had both of her knees replaced. Within 10 years, the replacements failed inside of her body, and she was walking for a decade with her kneecaps behind her legs. I know you don't want to picture that. I know you have no idea the pain that she was in. She was confined to a wheelchair the last few years of her life. When she went to go and see a specialist, when he made an incision, this is all he did was like special surgeries. He was going to do the first of its kind surgery on my mother's legs to fix them so that she could walk. When she was healing, she got her cast off. She could not use her quadricep muscles, but when she got her cast off after he was done with her, she did a straight leg raise and boo-hooed. And she's like, I haven't been able to raise my leg up straight in over 10 years. Do you know what that feels like? That conquering. When I saw her leg, I could not tell it had been operated on. The incision was complete. You see that line in back of me? It was completely straight, perfect, down the line. And when she passed away, I wanted to, because it was not from complications from anything that had to do with the surgery itself. It had to do with her treatment. And what happened was she got a pulmonary embolism. They believe it came up through her leg and went through her lung and stopped her heart. So it was very quick passing, very peaceful. And this is year number 9. So yeah, I've been without mom for a while, but I share that to say that specialist changed her life. When she passed away, he called me and cried on the phone with me and just, he had so much sympathy. He was such a beautiful, beautiful man. I pray he is still doing what he's doing. And I said, please do not ever stop doing this technique in the surgery. It works. What you did, it worked. And right when she had the second one done, she passed away a few months later. And it was just the complication. I'm sorry. These things happen where you have to work with the specialist. You have to work with the treatment. You have to work, come on, if you're hearing me with your spiritual ears, you have to work with the treatment as a specialist, as a consultant. You can bring me dang near anything under the sun. When I bring the resources, just because you don't like the process does not mean you're not going to get your required result. And one thing I don't do, I don't over deliver on things. If you're trying to own something that is probably going to be detrimental to your community, or you need consulting on something that is not beneficial for the community, or something that is just, it doesn't align with my culture, I don't take those people on as clients. Simple as that. But as far as consulting, what I do, it works. I can show you a mother and daughter team that they own a salon and spa in Reno, Nevada right now. They didn't even have a license, and they came to my eyelash extension training, and took them 3 days. And I'm like, I'm confident that you can get through this. I will be with you through your first clients, through your last clients. And what they did, they put their business plan together. They implemented what they learned from me. And they have a business today that just had their 3-year anniversary. So what we're doing works. When you offer those results, even though I cannot promise you maybe I can promise you a certain time frame, depending on what it is, but you need somebody that gets in there in the trenches with you. Gets in there, helps me, shows me how. It's not enough just to hand somebody a template, hand them a roadmap and say, okay, go that way. When you see that red house, take a right. Go down the street about 1.5 miles and a third. And first, I can't remember all that quick. Some of you that maybe have worked in the food industry and take people's orders, maybe you have a memory like that. I do not. No. Let's start with the basics. Why do you want to do what you're doing? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? What basically do you need me for? How can I help? Well, I've never attempted this, that, and the third. You are ringing music to my ears, my darling, because I have resources for you that work. Try me and be another truth teller and add to the truth. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm so trying to work on my ums, even though I'm trying to bring my energy as I'm fighting. You know those threatening headaches? Kind of, it feels like it's Just threatening. Just threatening. That's what I'm dealing with. So if my eyes seem a little bit squinty, that's why. And also this light is extremely bright and not helping the headache. But I was determined to get this out because I feel like it's time. It's time to get the word out. It's time to stop being shy about it. It's time to spread awareness, spread the love. I love you all so much. Remember, if you 10-minute consultations are free. Those 10 minutes can change your life. Whatever you're investing, you're going to see a return on. That's how my systems are set up. So if you want to try a do not fail method, if you want to try, if you want to try success this time, try not to go alone this time. Try somebody that's anointed for this time. Come on now. I hope to see you soon. Abide91.com. Oh my gosh. I'm going to blame this on the headache. I did not say how my system is set up. So firstly, what you're going to do is you're going to hit me up on abide91.com. What you're going to do is going to my shop page. On the shop page, there are different consultations that you can sign up for. Just leave me your information, join my email list. I will send you how to navigate church hurt, whether you use it or not. Maybe you know somebody that is in need. Then you're going to be funneled and directed to confirmation, coaching, and consulting. We call it CCC. But it's kind of like Christ Jesus cross covenant. Anyway, so those are some mnemonics that you can kind of help you remember. CCC, confirmation, coaching, and consulting. The reason why I have the coaching and consulting funneled through the website is because there is pending 501c3 nonprofit organization 91, and it's just 91. The website is Abide 91. So 91 is a nonprofit organization. That means that you do not function as a business. Confirmation, coaching, and consulting can function as a business. I hope that makes sense. Because what we're not going to do is any kind of misappropriation or misleading or anything. No, I'm a transparent, open book. I'm here to help. I'm here to contribute value to you. I do hope to hear from you soon. So just talk with me for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes can change your life into one of the best investments you've ever made, which is in yourself. God bless you. I love you. Mwah. Cannot wait to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.